Shotgun look to start things off, picked off to begin things, and it's a pick six right out of the gates. John Nestor on the opening play.
What a play by the Iowa transfer. Jumps on the hitch. They just go all hitch there. They actually brought him pressure from the field. John Nestor was ready. He was reading the quarterback's size, and as soon as he saw him draw the ball back, he's driving on that hitch. And that's how you can create explosive plays. They really emphasized takeaways for Minnesota's defense. It was a priority. They obsessed over the ball, and you see it on the very first offensive play of the game for NSU. They get that takeaway. You get what you emphasized. Danny Collins told us that's going to be in their team meeting tomorrow, I can guarantee you.
Fearless. Big impact in defense and special teams. A little bit of offense, too. Third down. Simmons with protection, and it's intercepted. John Nestor's second pick of the day. Foot race down the sideline to the 20 before he's dropped. John Nestor has been
just in great position, great coverage here, right on the hip of Kekahuna. And Simmons throws it behind and right into the arms of the waiting Nestor, who's more than happy for the gift.
Joey Gerlich, number 19, is in his place.
But clear in motion, pressure up the middle, Sayin, sideline, Smith, incomplete. Good coverage by the Iowa transfer, John Nestor.
Yeah, they brought pressure, which means man-to-man. One-on-one on Jeremiah Smith, and Nestor does a great job of waiting to make a move until he sees the hands and the eyes of the receiver. Might have been a little bit underthrown, but as soon as he saw Jeremiah...
Plays they've run have been down here inside the 20. 11th play of the drive. End zone shot is good. Nearly intercepted by John Nestor. They went one-on-one with him and the star receiver Ian Strong, and Nestor won that battle.
Right end in motion. Minnesota shows pressure, and the pass is caught, but short. So they complete the pass to Jesus. However, Minnesota's defense holds.
Excellent play by John Nestor, the corner. It's man coverage. There's no reason why he should make this tackle. He should stay with his wide receiver 15 hamper on the outside. But he just makes a football play. He recognizes to Jesus out of the backfield. Keep an eye at the top of your screen with 17. He's in man coverage. He drops.
Haven't really heard much from Al-Jay Henderson either. Going to go with a sideline route special, and McMillan has it knocked away by Nestor.
Mobility, maybe in the passing game as well. Here's Bolton, and he's tripped up for a loss. And a nice play by John Nestor. Sure was.
Wisconsin in Minnesota territory. Fake the handoff. Kekahuna on the catch. He's dragged down. John Nestor's been fantastic in the first half.
For Whittington and Moore and this scary Oregon offense. Pitch it out wide. That's Sadiq, and he is hammered immediately by John Nestor up from the cornerback spot. Nice read.
Yeah, John Nestor is just going to blow by. This is John Nestor. Look at his eyes when this play happens. This is the guy that's got to block him. He doesn't even make it happen. Malik Benson still celebrating.
Ryan Brown pumps deep middle, incomplete. Corey Smith had it in its midst.
Oh, bad snap, hit the man in motion, it's loose. Looked like Minnesota jumped on it. Minnesota says they have it, and they do.
In the way, but you lift that foot up, send the signal to Hines, and he's not looking at the receiver in motion. He just figures it's time to snap it and snaps it right into him.
Their first lead of the night. Raphael back in the game alongside JKS, who takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw, and that one is caught. An immediate hit by John Nestor, who's played a nice game.
It has been a problem.
Kick the snow.
Well, on the out pattern, that one was reeled in by McMillan. Are they going to say nope, incomplete? He was out of bounds.
Johnson in the backfield, good pass protector as a running back, and he'll try to help pick up some pressure. He did, and the pass is complete. Grizel, I think he got tackled short. That was a good open field tackle by Nestor. They're going to spot.
Sets Johnson back, already in a tough situation, floated that dangerously Immediate contact timed up once again. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Thanks to John Nestor, who is off to a sparkling start.
Here's second down. Singleton, his first throw of the game, and he overshoots Nitro Tuggle.
Big bodies in the backfield.
There it goes. Smith takes off, and Minnesota's defense knew it was coming. John Nestor off the edge with the...
Lobo's backed up to the 35. Lane through his progression. Directing, floating, and that's intercepted by John Nestor. Along the sideline, it's a Gophers takeaway, and John Nestor is red hot.
Fullback comes into the game in front of Brandon Tullis, who takes the toss and gets one block and then gets cut down.
Second and goal from the 15. Brown all day. Incomplete. Corey Smith at the 5. Huckabee the tailback. Brown caught. Smith to the 7. Nestor the tackle.
For Anthony, he had the big 67-yarder right before halftime. Simmons spatted and intercepted. Minnesota's got it. Starting at the plus 43, it's John.
Well, we talked about at halftime to resort back to a different game plan. They almost get a pick there from John Nestor.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
Moulton, and nice job off the corner. Excuse me, that was Williams, and John Nestor came flying.
Second down and 1. Quick hits yet again. Another one of those quick hitters taken in by Gathings.
In his first 2 starts, and that really doesn't tell the whole story. The tailback is Raphael, who had a nice game yesterday, and he gets the ball. First carry of the night for a gain of 2.
And as talented as...
Watch for some misdirection here. Play action.
His play action caught by Anthony. Oh, he dropped it. Pulled it in, but the hit applied by who else? Your turn to guess.
John Nestor.
There he comes. They fake the jet sweep. No, they give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, I thought Gronowski still had it. Excuse me. No gain on the play, though.
Yeah, boundary corner again. You talked about the transfer from Iowa over. John Nestor staying in the boundary, making this play, turning it back in, or maybe had somebody was right there doing what he was doing.
This drive, he's taking what the defense gives him. Minnesota playing zone defense, take the underneath throws.
Another one of those RPO-type plays that went right through the hands of Raphael. That was dangerous.
Veterans the center.
Victor Snow right there, number 3 in the slot.
Out of the shotgun, getting it out quickly and going down the sideline. Incomplete.
Chose to come to Minnesota instead of staying down south. This lofted up and it's picked off. Second pick of the day for Nestor.
The pressure gets to him here by Nate Becker out of Maple Grove. And what you see here is John Nestor's in the right place at the right time. Opportunistic defense. That's what Danny Collins talks about. Their secondary.
Fake. It's an end around. Kekahuna's dropped in the backfield. John Nestor. He's been everywhere tonight.
That's through. First down. Brown throws, intercepted. John Nestor with the pick. Third pick of the season for John Nestor, the redshirt sophomore from Chicago. And credit Devin Williams, the linebacker, who tipped that
edge of their seat and so optimistic about this season. This kid truly has all the tools to be special.
Second down and short. They'll play fake it again. All the time in the world. He's going deep, and it's incomplete. Tron Grizel.
Check as a QB.
On third and long, hand the football off to Dupree, who spins out of a tackle, and a stop made by John Nestor. Who else would it be?
Here's a 2nd and 10 for Purdue. High throw from Brown. It's incomplete, intended for Corey Smith.
How supportive he's been while competing with Milivojevic this week. On third down, Elmari Kelly short of the sticks. And brought down by John.
For the Golden Bears, he has to sit out the first half because of a targeting penalty last week. And Minnesota's defense was ready for the completion to Mark Hamper right there. In fact, I think Hamper might have even lost a yard.
He's in the slot. 3rd and 1.
Keenholz will run. Blocking from Donaldson. He lost his footing.
Lost his footing and may have lost a yard also, or half a yard.
John Nestor was there either way. It was about to be a foot race to the edge, and Keenholz might have lost it.
Yeah, here's Nestor right here. He's got the edge. He's the edge defender. Fights off the block of Donaldson really well.
They used him in this situation last week, too, in the 2 minutes. Fakes the handoff, zips it out to the far sideline, and Kekahuna's ripped to the ground after a short pickup.